After each town council meeting, the staff sits down and records a quick recap, highlighting the public meeting. The complete meeting can be found on the Town of Avon, Indiana's YouTube page, but this podcast is designed to give you a simple overview to help keep you informed about what is happening. The Avon, Indiana Town Council meets twice a month at Avon Town Hall. A full schedule of their public meetings can be found online at avonindiana.gov.
What's up, Town of Avon? This is Angel Gino, the Marcom specialist here at Town Hall, and today I'm with
Ryan Cannon, Town Manager.
And we're going to be talking about last night's Town Council meeting that happened May 23rd. Ryan, you want to take it away?
Absolutely. Thank you, Angel. Hi, everybody. We had a relatively quick meeting last night, so hopefully it won't take me a ton of time to talk through what happened on the agenda. Our first item of new business was we had a presentation from the Youth Civic Engagement Council. For those of you who don't know, the town has partnered with the school to create a council of high school kids who can kind of work on issues that are important, and they kind of have a platform then to talk to the town council. So at the end of every year, the Youth Civic Engagement Council comes and presents and tells the council what they did over the last year. So in attendance, we had Callie Neal and Samantha Freed from the Youth Civic Engagement Council, and Jim Ditto, who is kind of the coordinator of that program, came and gave the town council an update on what they were doing. It's really cool. So those of you who are interested in learning more about this, go watch the live stream and watch Callie and Samantha talk about the things that they've done over the last year. Again, really exciting to see teenage kids and high school kids participating in local government and doing things that are important to them. So I thought that was really cool. The next item on the agenda was an economic development agreement. The town has been working on a project for a while called Project Winston. Everyone has heard me talk about it quite a bit. It's going in the Avon Landings development, which is off of Ronald Reagan Parkway, north of County Road 200 North. Part of our attraction to get that Project Winston project to come to Avon was that we had agreed to do an economic development agreement with them to provide money to help them train their employees. And so this is pretty typical in economic development. And the town receives funds. It's called Economic Development Income Tax. And we use those economic development income tax to then help support and bring those businesses to our community. So again, Project Winston's a fantastic project, 750,000 square foot building. It's going to attract 420 employees that will pay over the average of the Hendricks County salaries. So it's going to be a great project for Avon. And so the town council did approve that training reimbursement agreement. And so we'll be sending that on to Project Winston. The next thing we had was a taxpayer agreement for Riverwalk Partners, LLC. Again, I've talked about this project quite a bit over the last year or two. This is the Easton Gray project. More particularly, the Riverwalk District is the town center portion of the project. And so it is getting close to starting. We expect that to start in June. And so this taxpayer agreement is actually for the developer who's building the first section of that project. And while you may think that a taxpayer agreement means that the town was pledging taxes to the project, and that's not exactly what the taxpayer agreement is. The way the town has set this up is that the taxpayers aren't at risk of funding these projects. We do pledge money to them, but the money that we pledge to them is from the taxes that will be generated from their development. So that puts the pressure on the developer. If they don't actually build the development, then no taxes come in and the developer doesn't actually recoup their expenses. And any expenses that they do, it can only be on public infrastructure. So they're basically paying for their own infrastructure through this structure. So this agreement is actually for the first phase. And so what it actually says is that if the developer doesn't generate enough tax revenue to pay off these bonds, that the taxpayer, in this case, Riverwalk Partners LLC, will make payments to the town to make up the difference of that cost. So this is a protection for the town to make sure that taxpayers aren't actually paying for the costs of those developments. So This was approved 5-0 by the town council. Prior to it being approved by the town council, it also had to go to our Economic Development Commission for approval, and it had to go to our Redevelopment Commission for approval. And so all three organizations passed that, so that's exciting. And we'll send that off, and we're looking forward to doing a big groundbreaking on the Riverwalk District here in June. So stay tuned for more information on that. The next item was awarding the 2024 HMA paving project. Some of you may have seen recently the town was awarded Community Crossings matching grant for paving. We got about $1.15 million. So this is the actual paving project that is partnered with this. And so we had to bid that project out, and we had 5 bids. The low bidder was just below, our engineer's estimate was about $2.3 million, and our low bidder was $2.25 million, and was DC Construction. So that project was awarded by the town council, and so we will start doing paving probably around the 1st of July. As far as paving, typically the town only does about $750,000 in paving a year. So again, doing $2,250,000 worth of paving is almost 3 times what we would typically do in a single year. So look forward to a lot of paving out there this summer. I know everyone enjoys seeing our road construction. So, but everyone loves their good streets with no potholes as well. So we're excited about that. The last item under new business was tax abatement. We did this at the last meeting as well. Companies who receive tax abatements are required to provide compliance forms to us every year to show that they are meeting the goals, investment goals that they gave us when they asked for the tax abatements. And so we actually had 5 abatements on there. We had 2 for Avon Logistics, 1 for Avon Landing, 1 for Harlan Bakeries, and 1 for Rise. All 5 of them were approved by the town council. 3 of the 5 all exceeded their investments that they had promised. 2 of them did not, but it was because both of them were under construction. And so they were assessed as of January 1, and their construction wasn't complete. So the town council did note that and kind of said, we'll have to see what it looks like next year when we have the full assessment, just to make sure that they do live up to that obligation. But again, all 5 of those were approved. The last item on the agenda then was ordinances. I'll just kind of go through these briefly. There were 5 of them. The first one just pertained to our fees. The second one was cleaning up some of the language on the clerk treasurer's department. The third one was cleaning up some language in the town manager duties and responsibilities section. The fourth one also had to do with our fee structure and the way that that's set up. And then the final ordinance had to do with our backups for our BZA and Plan Commission, which are 2 of our boards and commissions. All 5 of those ordinances were final readings, and all 5 of them were approved.
Ryan, when's the next meeting?
The next meeting is June 13th.
June 13th. All right, just a couple reminders. We'd like to let you guys know that we will be closed this coming Monday, May 27th, for Memorial Day. It is race weekend, right?
It's race weekend.
Are you big on racing, Ryan?
I love the Indy 500. I don't go all the time though, but
Yeah.
I do need to take my daughters. Are you going to the race this weekend, Angel?
Last time I went was about like 6-7 years ago, and it was hot.
It is normally hot. So it'll be interesting this year to see if it's hot or if it's rainy. So
if it's rainy, do they delay it?
They really like to run it on Sunday, but
Yeah.
if they have to, they will delay it to Memorial Day. But apparently that's only happened like 7 times. So it doesn't happen very often.
A lot of stuff has happened this year that usually doesn't happen. So
It is. This could be the year. The
this
weather
could be
forecast
the
doesn't
year.
look great.
Who do you have on Game 3 of Pacers versus Celtics?
Oh, Pacers 100%.
It's a big Game 3 here.
It is a big game 3.
We don't want to go down 3-0.
By the way, Tyrese, breaking news here. Tyrese Halliburton's hamstring is fine.
Okay, no one freak out. No one panic. Tyrese Halliburton is fine. Okay, we got this. Game 3, we're taking it. All right, one last reminder. The Avon Farmers Market opening day is on June 4th, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. It was a fun time last year, so we hope to see everyone there again. Ryan, you gonna get some treats there?
Oh, I love the farmer's market. I spend too much money. Egg rolls, lemonade, sweet corn, all kinds of fresh vegetables. It's awesome.
We hope to see you there. We'll definitely be there. Come by and say hi to us. All right. We hope you guys have a safe, dry, hopefully if it rains, weekend. Don't forget to smile. We'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.